recording.
Did they?
Someone off Arsenal fan TV it was.
Oh, bloody
They
hell.
kept it recording after, I think it was after they got beat by Chelsea. They were recording something, and someone said something. It was like,
Something, but don't say it.
no,
Something bad.
said something
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, and he got caught. There was murder about it.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
No.
That's not good. It will be coming on, not saying live soon. Well, if it's live soon, can we just be live now? It's where we sit here like,
Hello.
naughty school kids, waiting. Oh, have we got something? Here we are.
Oh, there you go.
Nice, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, we are live. It's Wednesday's Daily Live Exit, joined by the beautiful Les Roberts. That's what he thinks about Copites. Let us know if you can hear us clearly. Simon Harris, good afternoon, boys. Good afternoon. Simon, can you hear us okay? Let us know in the comments. I'm waiting for Steve Kelly to comment. Steve's normally here, and I'm sure he'll be here in a minute. So good afternoon to you beautiful patrons. Me and Les have been having lots of discussions today. We've done a video before on the summer, which you might think there's nothing to talk about. And we thought that till we started talking about
Got a good hour out of
we
it.
did,
Yeah.
we did. About all sorts, things that have gone on this summer. But yesterday, the news I did yesterday, Yannick Bolasie chased by 5 clubs apparently. I mean, a lot of people were scratching their heads. But this is a player, I was surprised. He played 35 games last season, scored 9 goals.
Did he?
in
What was
all
that between Villa and Anderlecht?
Anderlecht. So, I suppose for somebody, not us, but for somebody,
Yeah, do you know,
maybe a pickup.
I don't think he's a particularly bad player at all. I was gutted it never worked out for him.
Yeah.
I always liked him down at Palace, not least because he used to terrorise Liverpool.
He did.
When he played against
He
them.
did.
Obviously, we never got the luxury of seeing
No.
that. He had that one mad derby appearance, didn't he?
You know what? In the cup at Anfield.
Oh, in the cup, yeah.
Oh my God, he was really good
Yeah,
in
sorry,
that,
I was
wasn't he?
thinking of the one at Goodison, where we
Oh,
were
when
attacking Jagielka and he was
And he
stood
was
at right back.
He was left back, yeah.
Left
Played
back,
left back.
yeah.
That was Allardyce though, not letting them cross the halfway.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's mad that like when we're not going to get anywhere near what we paid for him.
God, no.
Nowhere
No
near
way.
at all. But hopefully it'll work out for him. Got nothing against the fella at all. He's he's a bit of a show pony in that.
Yeah.
Maybe not what we needed at the time. Or he was linking up well with Lukaku when he first came, but just not right. Just not the right fit. I
No,
don't
we've
think.
moved on, haven't we? And
Oh,
I suppose
definitely now,
he needs something different as
Yeah.
well. Simon says he can hear us well, so does DC71. Sound is good. Wayne Ellis, clear as day. Thanks, lads, for letting us know that. Got a question here from Toffee96. Would you rather finish 3rd in the league, automatic Champions League qualification, but no trophy, or finish 8th and win the FA Cup?
8th in FA Cup for me.
Would it?
All day.
Yeah.
All
Just
day.
get that trophy out the way, the no trophy thing, get it
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Plus I want another day out at Wembley where we win.
where we actually win. Yeah.
But yeah, but I see the points to the question, because it's like you do finish 3rd, you don't win a trophy, but that opens up so many more opportunities. If you're, I don't think it quite cuts it with the Europa League. It's not the pull for players, is it?
No,
But once you're in the Champions League, you can then get a sort of better standard of player. But I
And
think
especially if you finish 3rd, you're automatically in the group.
yeah.
So you've got 6 Champions
yeah,
League games.
I mean, yeah.
I suppose it's money versus success, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose thinking sort of logically in what will potentially be better for the football club, finishing 3rd. But for me personally, and I think you can't underestimate how good it is to actually go to Wembley and win.
Can we have 7th in the FA Cup? God, I don't like the sound of 8.
No.
8 the last 2 seasons. I want higher.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, there's a question for you. What would you define as progress this season? We finished the last 2 seasons as 8th. In 8th position. So, how would you define progress?
I think doing better in the cups. Definitely doing better in the cups. Just building on it. I think if you can finish each season a bit better than you finished the last one. So even if we finish 7th next season, it's progress. I think the big.
How dare you?
Oh yeah. But I think the big thing for last season, even though we finished 8th, there's been tangible progress, hasn't there? We're a completely different proposition now to what we were this time last year. So I think even though statistically we finished in the same spot, we still went out the cups pretty early. We've we've moved on. There's been progress, but I think next season, I think we need to do better in the cups for me.
Yeah.
Because I think it's going to be. I know a lot of people think United and Chelsea and potentially Arsenal are a bit there for the taking with what's going on at their clubs. They're not quite what they used to be, but it's still going to take a lot to get past them. I think it's still going to take a lot, yeah.
Oh, you know,
because they are going to be rebuilding in the summer. United can't go on indefinitely in this state of flux, can they? I don't think Solskjaer's the right man for them. But they're gonna get better players, and I think.
But are they?
I would imagine so.
They've thrown
I
a
suppose.
hell of a lot of money in the last 7 years since Ferguson left, and they're getting worse.
Yeah,
you're right. So. They could get it. They could potentially get it. United are a huge club. They could get it right. Of course they could. But the flip side of that is they could get it very wrong.
Oh yeah, they could. Yeah. I mean, it's no. We know ourselves.
Put it this way:
just having money's no guarantee of anything.
Well, exactly. I mean, you look at Manchester United. Look at that back line. In their defence, who would you have out of their defence at Everton? None. No. Okay. The goalkeeper wants out. The goalkeeper's fantastic, but he wants out, so they may end up with a new goalkeeper. We don't know. Midfield.
Do you know what I'd say? I'd say the same about Arsenal.
I think that attackers. United have got some. We said me and Andy was saying this, and Billy as well. Done one of these with Billy yesterday. He was saying the same things. That the final third, United have got excellent players. Rashford, I think, is fantastic. I think Martial's a great player. Lukaku probably won't be there by all accounts. I mean,
he's on international duty.
He's going to tell you where he's going to be. Apparently, I think Lingard's a good player. I think Daniel James is an interesting one for them because I think he looks exciting, but can he do it at the Premier League level? But behind them,
there's nothing there.
They're going the other way, I think, at the minute. So they're an interesting one, United. They're in flux. Arsenal have got 40 million quid to spend, which, trust me, they've got more than 40 million pounds worth of problems at that club.
Yeah, is that all they've got? Yeah?
That's all they've got.
Jesus.
So they're going to have to sell, but who's going to bring money in for them? We don't know.
Aubameyang. I'd
love Aubameyang, but they want to keep him quite clearly.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
You're absolutely right.
They're basically the only difference between us and Arsenal. The only difference I'd have from our team and theirs is the front two.
Yeah, the front two are fantastic. I like Iwobi as well, to be fair, I think. I know he's a hit and miss player, but I think he offers a lot of energy. Looks a good player. That Willock, the young kid, looks lively as well, the young striker they've got. But after that, Torreira's all right in midfield. He's a decent player. Xhaka's hot and cold. Ozil's horrendous and a horrendous captain. So you go around that.
What would you say for next season then? What's the progress for you?
I think if Everton are smart, then I think between 4th and 7th, Tom. I really do, honestly I do. I think you've got City and Liverpool and Spurs. I think they're ahead, for me, they are the best 3 teams in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Then after that, I think Chelsea have just lost their best player for the last 7 years, who's an incredible match winner for them.
Yeah.
So I think Chelsea would be up there, don't get me wrong, but the functional Chelsea, it depends what they do with this ban. If this ban hits them, and it's now, they can't get it suspended.
Yeah, what can they?
You look at Chelsea and go, well, they've just lost the best player.
Yeah.
And were they great last season? I mean, it's probably the most comfortable win we've had over Chelsea for a number of years. So they could be up there, they could be hot and cold. And Arsenal, like you've just said, the front two, brilliant. But after that, they lose every away game they play, virtually. They had one of the best home records, I think, something like the fourth best home record, and the 10th best away record.
Well, I think even when you look at Spurs, there's a vulnerability there because the amount of games they lost last season, we're going to finish there, aren't we?
One less than Everton they lost.
Yeah, it's mental, isn't it?
Because they play on the edge, Tottenham.
Yeah.
It's risk and reward, isn't it? And it's simple.
But
very similar to what we do. Only they do better.
It does show you that you go for the wins, which is what Man City.
You've got to.
Man City showed as well.
Well, Liverpool
they lost 4 games.
City and Liverpool, to be fair to them, that's why they blew everyone away, because they tried to win every single game, and they've got good players. Liverpool had a little bit more good fortune than Manchester City.
15 points,
something like that. But and that's what Marco Silva tried to do with us.
Yeah.
Okay, if we get better players, and I said this before too when we were chatting, smart signings this summer kicks Everton on again.
Yeah.
If we get our home record right, and I think we ended up with 10 home wins, which for the season of building ain't bad.
No. And when,
So-
and when you look where we were before the last 4 games,
Exactly.
you know,
So
if we take that momentum.
if we can push 10 wins up to 14, and we can push, I think it was 4 or 5 away wins up to 8,
Yeah.
then already you're talking, there's another 20 points on what we've ended up with. So we ended up with 52 points. You'd have
Yeah.
73 points. 73 points this season got you 3rd in the league.
Yeah.
Sorry, 4th got you no, 3rd. I think Tottenham got 71, Chelsea 72. So we'd be 3rd.
God.
Now, okay, I know there's a lot of variables in it, and I know
Yeah.
we probably won't have what we had at the end of the season against the top clubs again, because different season for different things. But David Moyes built Everton being in the top 5 or 6 by winning between 12 and 14 home games. David Moyes is Everton.
Yeah.
So this is a very talented Everton side. It's an Everton side that should be capable of winning 8 away games. Crystal
Yeah.
Palace won 8 away games last season, 4 home games and 8 away games.
Yeah. God.
Crystal Palace. So
Well, it's how you approach them, isn't it? And you know, I think hopefully we won't, because we threw a lot of games last season away, didn't
Oh,
we? I'm
God.
thinking like
even
Bournemouth and Brighton was terrible, and games like that. So you think we
Well, we were
won't,
2 up at
we won't
Bournemouth.
repeat that?
2 up at Newcastle.
Yeah.
We went to Fulham and got beat.
We're winning at Wolves.
We were winning at
2-1.
Wolves and blew it. We should have got something at Arsenal. You know, Thingy away, Palace away,
United away.
United away. So, of course, it could go the other way.
Yeah,
of course.
but we're in a good position.
But I think, just to very quickly answer your question, which was what's progress, I think finishing higher than what we did and showing that. I'll be honest with you, as it stands now, I'm expecting us to get in the top 6.
Yeah.
But it could change. United could bring in 5 world-class players and it gels and it's difficult then. But why not? It's about aiming high. We may as well aim to win the league and fall short than going, well, if we can finish above Wolves.
Well, I've already been thinking, like, I've been looking at the games we played last season, like, do you know what, we did well at Anfield, we did well against Liverpool twice there, we did well against United twice, we can win this.
Well, the last 4 derbies, we've lost 1.
Yeah.
And that was our goalie throwing it in his net in the 96th minute. In the league, I know we lost the FA Cup, which Pickford threw it in his net that night as well. But the last 4 league derbies, do you know that we've only lost 1 of the last 8 derbies at Goodison?
It was Mane,
And
wasn't
that was Mane in the 95th minute,
Yeah.
which is mad, because it just feels like they always beat us, but
But
they
they don't.
actually don't. It's always draws.
That's because they make out like they've always beat us.
Yeah, that's true. We need to start winning the derby. That would be
we do
progress.
actually, that will be progress.
Let's have a look at some of these questions here. Wayne Ellis, yesterday, question about pre-season here. Germany, Switzerland, Wigan and Bolton. Germany, Bremen have tweeted something today, haven't they?
Yeah.
So, I think I can probably now say that Bremen's happening on the 3rd.
I'm already
there's-
looking at flights for that.
There's something else happening, which will be out soon, I should imagine. Switzerland, yes, they're looking for 2 games in Switzerland. Nothing confirmed as yet. Bolton, I don't think's happening. I don't think Bolton is happening. Wigan, maybe. They look for something local because there's no game at Goodison. Simon Harris, I'll take 2nd in the FA Cup.
I'd have that.
Yeah, we'll take that
Yeah,
side.
I'll have that,
No
yeah.
issue with that, mate. DC 71, 6th. I think without a shout. I mean, the last 3 seasons we've been 7th, 8th, 8th. Haven't we?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
because Martinez had us
then
11th and
11th.
11th. So, but we've improved. So we've been in the top 8 the last 3 seasons, even
Yeah.
though probably the press would have you believe we haven't. We have. So Stephen Kelly told you, Steve, he's top lad. All right, Steve. If we have a good summer, we can definitely challenge for 4th. I think we have to go for the League Cup. You look
yeah.
at Marino, he always went to the new club, he went for a domestic trophy and got the players hungry for more, and that's the easiest route of winning a trophy.
Yeah, we talked about that before, didn't we? We were saying, like, it's the best chance to win a cup, but City go for it and Chelsea go for it, everyone goes for it, but it is the best chance to win a cup. And also, I think you look back to like 1984 when we got the League Cup final. All right, we didn't win it, but we had momentum getting to that final, and we got the FA Cup final, won that. So it does. I think the more this is why I don't like playing like weekend teams, because the more competitions you're in and winning, you keep that momentum going. It's like the FA Cup run in '95 when like Joe Royle came in and picked the team up in the league, but it was the FA Cup that kept us all going, wasn't it? Because that was something to look forward
Momentum,
to. And I think we should definitely be going for the League Cup. purely because we've never won the thing as well. Does my head in.
Well, we've gone
It's
out
like
the last couple of seasons. You know, last year we went out to penalties. To
Southampton.
The year before, Norwich knocked us out at home,
Naismith.
which was just. I had no issue with Naismith.
No, I didn't.
But yeah, Norwich knocking us out. So
Yeah.
you know, Koeman's season, this only full season he had, we went out at home to Norwich and Leicester in the first attempt in both cups. You know, last year we went out at Millwall, which was horrendous, and at home to Southampton. So this year we've got to. I know this year we beat Rotherham first, didn't we? And then we beat. Then we lost to Southampton, but that was an opportunity to be in the fourth round. Southampton at home,
That's the thing.
and we were the better team.
Yeah.
We just spunked all
That is the
chances
thing with
up
the League
wall.
Cup. Before you know it, you're in the quarters, aren't you? Basically, you win a couple of games, you're like, Christ, we're nearly at Wembley.
We
Yeah.
need one of those runs that some teams get where they basically have home draws against no one. And
City
all
had
of a
that
sudden,
really last year, didn't they?
City
Yeah.
ended up with Burton in the semi.
Yeah.
So that's what you need, don't you?
But yeah, I definitely prioritise that.
Well, it's you've got, if you win the League Cup, you've got European football in February. It's done.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
If you win it,
Yeah.
you're in
The
Europe.
pressure's off, and like
So
you
you
see,
can
if
do-
when the pressure's off teams, they like just
And that can help with the pre-season then, planning the pre-season, because you know you're in Europe. Toffee 96, what would be the cut-off date where you would personally swerve chasing Kurt Zouma and look for another centre-back? We all want him, but eventually Brands has got to go for plan B and C if Chelsea's transfer ban is upheld, or they are reluctant to sell him.
I'd say by time pre-season starts for me. I think if
Yeah.
you want to have ideally the players, or most of the players you're going to get, you want to have them in for the start of pre-season. If he's not there by then, give yourself 2 weeks to find someone else, but switch off from that then. I think I'd say that would be my cut off, because you don't want to be going start of pre-season still trying to get hold of him, because before you know it, it's August, isn't it? It goes really quick.
What if he's the one they really want though? That's the only caveat to
Yeah,
that, isn't it? You're right, and I suppose there does have to be a cut off. We allowed Giroud to string us along
that's
and
the
ended
big
up
thing, isn't it?
spunked up the wall. I suppose having Mina and Holgate there, you could plan around them with Keane. But I kind of agree with you that we need to be saying, listen, if this isn't done this week, then we're moving on. But I suppose Brands and Silva could go, well, he's what we really want. He knows the club, he knows the system, he's had a year here. You know what, I suppose it comes down to how much Zuma's pushing.
Yeah.
If Zuma says, I think I'll chance my hand at Chelsea this year,
But
then we need to walk away from that.
Yeah.
But if Kurt Zuma's saying to Everton, no, I actually want to come back, then I suppose you'd have to look at giving him as long as you can, realistically. I'd be saying the middle of July for me would be where it's one or the other, because then that still gives you an opportunity to get someone in and have 3 weeks of pre-season working with them on stuff.
Yeah.
Big opportunity for the likes of Yerry Mina though, if that's happening.
Yeah, well, as you
it?
said as well, it's not like we're massively short in that position with Holgate coming back and having Mina. There is a bit of flexibility there.
So. We'll see. Derek Hulton on Patreon, clear as a bell. Good. It got to be Malcolm for our right-sided left footer. He produces every time he gets a chance at Barca. Would you like to see Malcolm coming in?
I don't know much about him apart from last season when we were looking at him.
Yeah.
And saw the clips of him. He looked
very quick. Is predominantly very left-footed. Scores goals. Direct.
another one in from Barcelona. You can't really go wrong, can you?
Exactly, and he. That's what he's looking at, isn't he? He's looking at having 2 inverted strikers. Basically, he's looking at having 3 lads up top who can score goals.
Yeah.
So Bernard needs to
pull his finger out, doesn't he?
But that's what he's looking at, isn't he? And then I think with that, the flexibility then becomes where Richarlison then plays, or does he play through the middle? Does he go to the left and Bernard drops out? Or?
Well, it becomes more fluid than the whole system, doesn't it? Because you will have, even if Richarlison's out wide, he'll drop in, and then that player can pull out.
So it's going to be interesting.
He would fit perfectly.
Most of him or Neres for me, they're the main 2 standouts. Gary Ward, howdy guys. Hello Gaz from America. Come back to you in a minute. Toffee 96, some more on the YouTube app here. Steve's saying about the League Cup's the easiest way to win the trophy.
Yeah.
Gary Cottrell, all right lads, our momentum from last season and the form and upheaval of United and Arsenal and Chelsea gives us a massive opportunity. Higher we finish, the higher quality player we attract. That is correct. Danny Hayes, the very least we have to be the best of the rest again. And with Baz, I think we should be capable of finishing between 4th and 6th. I think last year's recruits will step up this season. If we can start the season similar to the way we finished it.
Yeah, and if you look at the start of last season, we didn't have Gomez playing, we didn't have Bernard playing, we didn't have Mina. None of them were fit, were they?
No.
So
Luca Dean didn't even start the season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if they all do a pre-season, come back in, we start with the same team we finished with. Yeah.
Who knows? Simon Harris, do you think there's any truth in these latest rumours about Gomez already having agreed personal terms with the club? Listen, yes, basically, but I think those personal terms have been agreed for a few weeks, to be honest with you. I think his agent was trying to squeeze more, and probably will still be trying to squeeze more, but there'll be a loose agreement in place, which is basically we'll give you X amount of pounds to come and play for us.
Yeah.
And he's happy with it. Stephen Kelly, we have no right to play weekend team, and again in the League Cup. We haven't got another distraction, no Europe, haven't won a trophy for 20 odd years, and I think it's disrespectful to us as fans. Do you think it's disrespectful to the fans?
It does my head in, yeah. I can see it, like he says, if you've got Europe and you've got, you're playing in a lot of competition, that's where you need the big squad. But if you've not, there's no reason to play a weekend team. I mean, to be honest though, I think last season against Southampton, that team should have been good enough to win.
Oh my God, yeah.
That wasn't particularly.
Bernard came in.
Yeah.
The issue was we didn't have a way of playing.
Yeah,
so when
true.
he changed up the people behind the striker, Cenk Tosun was there, and Kieran Dowell played, was probably the weaker one, but Bernard had come in. Walcott was in. Oh no, Walcott come on a sudden score, didn't he? But Richarlison would come on as well, and there was. You're right, the team was good enough to beat Southampton, and it didn't perform.
The thing is, as well, it's not even so much just playing a weakened team. It's just making loads of changes. So you could have players who are like for like, almost as good as each other. But if you change I'd say 4 maximum. If you change 5, 6 players in a team,
the whole momentum
disrupts everything. So yeah, I think whatever team's winning, just keep playing them.
What if Marco Silva was sat here?
Yeah.
And hopefully he will be one day. And he said, well, how do I keep Dominic Calvert-Lewin fresh then? If say we're playing, say we've got another striker, or say that Richarlison's playing through the middle.
Yeah.
How do I give Dom a chance to get up to speed? How do I give Ademola Lookman a chance to get up to speed and to show me if he's not, because they're not playing in the Premier League, because we're playing our best team. Do you know what I mean? If you're an Everton player on the bench and you've got a League Cup game at home,
I think
it's difficult, isn't it?
It is, yeah, because you have got a squad of players to keep happy. But I think it's the thing about going out with a team that's capable of winning the game first and then making the changes. I know it never works like that, because you can be playing Cheltenham Town at home. I think we'll roll these 3-0 by half time, we'll make the change. It doesn't work like that, does it? But yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, where do you stand? Because I can guarantee you that Jonas Lössl will play in the League Cup.
Yeah.
And we've got Jordan Pickford, who's our number 1. So where do you stand with that?
I would never change the keeper. I know. I mean, I think you've got to be a certain.
I wouldn't change the goalie if it's Stecklenberg. Put it that
never. No, I just don't think. I don't like changing the keeper.
No, I don't.
Because then you get to the position where if you do get to the final, and you're like, hang on a minute, we've got the second choice keeper all right the way through the competition, and then drop him for the final. It's just not nice, is it? But you gotta have to.
Because it's about winning, isn't it?
Well, that's what I mean, yeah. But
Willie Caballero got Chelsea through, and Sarri played Kepa in the. I mean, Kepa should have come off. He got asked to come off, and he wouldn't.
I know. I can't believe that. But, especially because Caballero's boss on penalties.
I know. Well, that was the thing,
you'd
wasn't it?
Spare, wouldn't it?
What's frustrating about last season is, of course, if Pickford would have played against Southampton and he went to penalties, he's a beast on penalties, isn't he?
Yeah.
We had
both ends.
The hologram, letting them in. But Pickford might have got us through that game, which is one of them.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a really difficult one, and I've gone to lots of League Cup games and been pulling my hair out when I see the team. But I have to say, the Southampton team last year when we went, I was like, all right, it's good enough to win. With hindsight, there should have been a couple of players who started and probably should have got the game put to bed. But
yeah, I suppose in a way we need to get to a position where we don't actually have a weakened team as such.
Yeah.
So you can drop 3 players, put 3 in, it's fine.
We're just crap in that competition. That's always the reality.
Happened. Yeah, I've like, God, the 90s. I'm still scarred from like York away and Millwall and Portsmouth. I went down to Portsmouth and York. Terrible.
Don't, Les. Don't put us on
This
a
is
massive
why
downer.
we need to win it. We need
Yeah.
to exercise all those demons.
You're right. J-Mac, would you prefer to sign Zuma and Chelsea to have no transfer ban? Interesting. Or for them to have a ban upheld, meaning they could bring in better players.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Keep Zuma.
Sign Zuma.
We've got to worry about us.
Yeah, balls to them. Sign
Haven't
Zuma.
we? We've
It's a
got
good question though. I've never thought of it like that.
It's a great question, and especially what's really interesting is who they get, because Rafa Benitez has been linked again today. Now he's been there before, and their fans didn't like him. But we were talking before, he still won them the Europa League and they finished third, so they should really love him. But they don't like any manager, I don't think, other than Mourinho. But then even him, he went a bit bitter on towards the end. They're the most dysfunctional football club that's successful.
John Terry's a personification of them, isn't he?
Yeah.
Basically, just
yeah, he is. So, I mean, Lampard's in the mix. Javier Gracia is in the mix, apparently.
I'd laugh my head off. If Watford got the
manager,
manager,
they got it off again, they'd be devilled, wouldn't
be
he?
brilliant.
But I don't know that. That's a really interesting question.
I think as you say, we need to worry about
I
ourselves.
think probably I'd like Zuma to probably come to us in the next couple of weeks and let them do what they do, because Chelsea will do what they do. It's up to us. Put it this way: are Chelsea really going to be able to sign anyone as good as Eden Hazard this window?
No.
I don't think so, because I don't think there is anyone like him.
No.
Now, they might sign someone who's good and does well for them, but Hazard was incredible. And I don't see them getting anybody other than someone like Gareth Bale, who will have great days but will be injured as well. That's right.
Yeah.
Someone like that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
You've got about 43 players out on loan.
And again, Hazard played at Goodison and we roll him over, and he played against us at Chelsea and we drew 0-0, so...
Never scored at Goodison, did he?
Did he not score when they put 6 past us?
No, I don't know. No, I think that was the stat going into the last game, because when we beat them 2-0, it was like, this is his last game at Goodison. Probably going to be his last game. He's never scored there. Must be.
Die-hard blue.
Bad.
We nearly had him a few years ago as well, when he was at Lille. Him and Dzeko for 25 million. We just couldn't raise the money. Moyes private flight.
Properly skint at the worst imaginable time.
Well, Moyes went out there, we had the private jet for him, and he went out and watched Hazard and spoke to his people, and he was like, yeah, he's interested. He was at Lille, and he fell out with Lille a little bit. And a year later, Chelsea bought him, and the rest is history. Where are we? Danny Hayes. Our team only started taking shape the last 10 games of the season. We finished 8th. If we can start right on it, who knows what can happen. I want them to be fighters and in every game. You know what? Listen, this is going to sound stupid, but if you take out the new year if you take out January and a bit of December, there was a lot of games.
Yeah.
I'd say in most games we were in last year.
Yeah, I'd say it was probably between derbies, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think the derby at Anfield was our last good performance, and then we probably Cardiff. Cardiff. But yeah, I think sandwiched between that, it was, even if we'd just been all right
in that period,
just
we'd have been in
decent.
Europe, and we'd have probably finished above Arsenal.
So it is like if we can.
United, sorry. In the end.
Yeah, well that's it, isn't it? If we'd have just had like a relatively okay spell instead of a terrible one. So yeah, if we do get off to a better start, which fixes permitting, you know, if we get like...
Yeah, we're saying this the day before the FA stitch us up.
But yeah, you know, if we can carry that momentum, which there's no reason why we can't, from last season into the start of this one.
Then who knows? Who knows? I mean, if the season's divided in thirds, we had a decent opening third, a brilliant final third, and a shite middle third, didn't we? So we'll have to wait and see. Simon Harris, cup games, given 1 or 2 a chance is fine. It's when he makes huge changes to the starting 11 it doesn't work. Disrupts partnerships and makes it tougher for the players coming in. That's right, Simon. I don't think it's just Marco Silva that's done this.
No.
I think the League Cup at Everton is seen as a very low priority.
Bizarre,
and it shouldn't be really, in my opinion, but you know, they've all done it. Valhalla Viking, looks like I've missed most of this, so I'm going to start from the beginning. What's Les's best ever cocktail like?
Viking?
Boss Viking, mate.
Right, lad.
Hang on, we're doing a live YouTube one in a bit as well, so you'll be able to stay.
I'll make it on that one.
Will you? What is it, Les?
It's probably that watermelon spritzer from sounds like the gayest drink ever. Yeah, the watermelon spritzer from
amazing.
Thingy Leaf. Bold Street.
Do you like that one?
He knows all about this. He's coming out for one with me soon.
Is he?
Yeah.
There you go. Les does like his spritzers and his... Best thing about... Well, not the best thing about Les. A good thing about Les is feral trolleys posts. I just think that it makes me laugh every time I see it.
They're everywhere.
They are everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah.
They like Cockfights and everything. Stephen Kelly, what do you see Tom Davis's role next season?
Well, we touched on this before, didn't we? I think he's just got to be allowed to progress and find his place in the team.
Isn't it okay in being a squad player?
Yeah.
He's not even 21 yet.
Yeah. I think it's odd because he does need to find a position that he's best suited to. I think it's further up the pitch. Because if you look like that first season, if you look at that first season, he was like that through ball he knocked through to Coleman at Palace. The ball he put through, I think, to Morales. Was it? We knocked it across to Lukaku against City.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Then the goal.
Yeah. That's where his strength is. It's further up the field, picking out those passes. So it's unfair to like lash him in probably the hardest position on the pitch, that defensive midfield area where it's packed. So yeah, I think he's just got to work his way into the team, progress however he can. But yeah, as you say, be a squad player for now.
I think I agree with you. I think when he comes on and presses from the front, I think he's brilliant at it. And he came on. The manager trusts him. He put him on late in a couple of big games. I think he came on against Chelsea and went in. I think Liverpool didn't he come on in that attacking area against Liverpool or one of the big games like that. And he pressed from the front and he pushed them onto the back foot because he works so hard, and I think he's brilliant in that role. And he's a really talented player. I think you're right, he has to almost nail a position down and go, right, this is who I am.
Yeah.
But play him with better players, play him with good players every week. If Andre Gomez comes in, watch what he does. He's got to improve. Every player we've got has got to be better than they were this season for us to get better. They have to be. And if they're not, we have to replace them. It's as simple as that.
That's just to touch on Gomez there, which loads of people would really like to do.
Apparently they would,
it's. I think next season, if he does sign for us, which he probably will, he will improve.
Yeah.
Because he 1 goal, 1 assist.
Yeah.
As you said, it's not good enough, but there were mitigating circumstances for that. He came in, no pre-season, he was knackered after Christmas, all that. So he will get better next season. So that alone could take us up a notch.
Of course, listen, he's got the ability, Andre Gomez, whether it's aerially, he's a unit, or whether it's because he can shoot with both feet, to score 5 goals from that position. He's got to. He's not the defensive midfield player. Well, so he's got to be looking for half a dozen goals, I think, from that area.
That's what the manager's got to come out and say, hasn't he?
Got to.
This season, I want you
got to.
Scoring this many, setting up this many.
Him and Bernard, I think the input from both of them will go up massively this season, and it has to be. If I was Marco Silva, I'd be saying to Andre Gomez, I'm expecting you to have 5 shots a game.
Yeah.
I am. From your ability to shoot with both feet from distance, I'm expecting you to have 5 shots a game. And then I'm saying to Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison, you're following up.
Yeah.
Because when he's hitting it, he can't half-strike a ball. Keepers aren't going to catch you.
Yeah.
You'd be getting in and pick the bits up. And he caught the one against Wolves, was incredible.
Yeah.
But I've seen him do that for Valencia. Pick it up, strong, go both ways, smash it in. Absolutely fantastic. So that's what I'm expecting from him. Toffee 96, do you think that 2 years, the 2 years from there, say from now, will any of the remaining deadwood still be at the club? I feel we can get rid of most of them in that period, the likes of Balassi and Sandro are not so easy with the big wages they're on. Basically, can we get rid of the deadwood now?
Hopefully Balassi's on his way. Sandro is going to be difficult.
I think it'll be another loan, because I don't see anyone paying money for him.
No, not a chance.
So
he'd be with us another 3 years.
He's got 3 years left. So I think if you loan him again this year, and he might start scoring, get his confidence is shot a bit. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's come over here. He's probably thought he was going to do okay. It's not worked out. He's gone back to Spain where he probably thought he was going to do okay, and he hasn't scored. And then he's come back here and we've tried him again, sent him back out. The lad's probably head's wrecked.
Yeah, it will be.
And then he's gone to Sociedad and he's had a mare and he even kicked the pitch in one game and fell over. So
that was heartbreaking to see that.
Terrible.
Do you think Silva's looked at him and thought, I can't do anything with him? Because it's like, I find it odd that he's not giving him a chance, really. Or
I watched him in pre-season and he was okay. Played wide right and he done all right. And he even had an assist against Rotherham at played in the League
Didn't
Cup.
score on the 22-0 though, did he?
He didn't. But then, it was a bit, because people wouldn't pass to him as well as just the fact he didn't score.
Yeah.
I mean, what was mad about that was he worked his bollocks off, set a few goals up,
Yeah.
didn't score, went off, and Kevin Morales come on and got 4 in about 10 minutes, and the ass, one bobbled in front of the ass in the box, and he just tapped it in, and you were like, Sanzo would give anything for that.
It's not going to happen, mate.
But I just think they probably look at him and think, where would he play? Can't play through the middle, he's not physically strong enough, and is he good enough to play wide? I don't know, listen, he might come back in and they might have to give him a go if no one wants him, just don't know. But
Him and Morales out wide next season.
no,
I'm telling
no
you.
thank you.
That's where it's going.
No thank you. Derek Hulton, again on Payton, got to be qualification for any Europe competition, winning one of the 2 cups. Maybe the 5 clubs chasing Balassi could be due to the fact he's ran out with the locker keys, maybe. Will the transfer show and footy show be on here every week throughout the summer? I don't know if we'll do a footy show this week. There's a transfer show that I'm editing, that'll be out tomorrow, which is good. It's quite interesting. Me and Bailey had a good chat, it was good. Let's get over to these. We'll do 5 more minutes on here, then we'll have a 10-minute break, then we're doing
Got the cat one.
YouTube.
Yeah, sound.
Open forum on YouTube, so come on to the YouTube one as well. It's always lively.
Nice.
Stephen Kelly, I would like to try Tom at right wing back, or right back. You know what? This is an area I think he could play. Yeah, I think he's so comfortable on the ball.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say is he's not lightningly quick, but he could definitely do a job at right back. And I think football playing fullbacks are where it's at now.
Yeah.
Which is again another reason why I think John Joe Kenny's being forced to go out on loan to develop that side of his game. Stephen's seen him playing there as a youth player. I've seen him play. He played there at Ruzenberg, didn't he?
Yeah, he's played there before.
And he's gone over and filled in and looked very, very good. J-Mac, will we have the most goals disallowed due to VAR next season?
I'm going to tell you now exactly how we're going to lose the Anfield derby.
Piss off, Les.
No, this is how it's going to happen, right? We're going to get... right. We're going to have a go, get the ball at our end, go up the other end.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I've forgotten it now.
That's no good, is it? I thought you'd had it.
It's like I did. I had it, and it's gone. Basically, we're gonna get
that off for Anfield.
Yeah. So what's going to happen is they're going to have the ball in our area. Someone's going to go down. We're going to break, score.
Yeah.
Right. We're all going mad. VAR. Oh no, it was a penalty first. That's how we're going to lose next season.
Okay.
We've lost every other way.
Okay.
There's got to be a new way. That's it. I'm telling you.
We're going to win at Anfield due to VAR.
That would be amazing.
That's a cat amongst all pigeons.
That would
and Klopp's going to be like, boom, this was bollocks. He's going to be squeezing bottles.
Swearing everything.
His jaw's going to be swinging like, fella's got that's all he's got. That's what it's going to be like. Going to be all over the place. And we go to Anfield and smash them in their own backyard. There we go. Adam Galloway, we sold Stones, Barkley and Lukaku for an estimated £165 million. Would you have them back for that amount? Nope. Oh yeah, the pre-season has been released apparently. Let's see. We're doing this.
Wigan.
Where?
Everton added to Wigan. That's Wigan's though, isn't it?
That's Wigan, isn't it?
So we're playing Wigan anyway.
Just bear with us a sec. I know that this is great. Great TV. Wigan's being confirmed.
There you go. Everton pre-season.
Is it done?
50 uploads. Race.
There we go.
Beat me to it.
Sion on the 14th. Monaco on the 19th. Wigan and Bremen. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And potentially...
One more.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, we're not playing at Goodison then?
There we go. What I told you before.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, I was going to say there is another...
Is that?
There's another fixture in there which hasn't been confirmed, but trust me,
Well, that's
going to be good.
That 27-28, is that the Portugal thing? Cup?
No. I just told you.
Yeah, no, you told me. Yeah.
So don't.
No, I thought they might
so
be there.
it can't be
It's not
confirmed.
happened.
No, it can't be confirmed yet because they haven't confirmed it. So I'm not going to confirm it. But there you go. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Excellent, actually. It's really good, that. Karabakh Sharks, knew about. Sion, knew about. Monaco was a wait and see. Wigan is excellent because it's a local game.
Yeah.
Where the Brennans are fantastic one. The Klassen Derby.
Oh,
That's
yes,
what I'm
right.
nicknaming that, the Klassen derby.
Ghost runs everywhere.
Everywhere. And the one on the 27th, when that's confirmed later this week, will be brilliant as well. You'll enjoy that one.
Yeah.
So there we go. Very interesting.
Trip to Werder Bremen's in order there, I think.
I got the week earlier. But yeah, I would, seriously.
Yeah?
But yeah, it'd be cheaper as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so there you go. Right, we're going to wrap this one up in the, yeah. J. McDavie Klassen scoring the winner against us. Yes, he is. Isn't there an Irish team trying to call us out for a friendly on Twitter? Is there?
I saw that before.
Is there?
Yeah, I don't know who it is. Yeah, I think I saw a piece.
Why don't we play Killybegs just for the hell of it? Like Coleman captain, both teams for the half. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Right, there you go. We're going to go and grab a cup of tea. We're going to go live on YouTube in about 15 minutes probably. So please come and join us on there because you patrons are the ones with the sense. You get a lot of infiltrators on YouTube, which basically can sometimes
unleash the YouTube weirdos.
Yeah, and Reds. So, Les, you get your phone.
I will.
I'm gonna bomb it now. See you in a bit.